All right, so let's talk about you didn't have any rich family members. I believe you had, didn't you say something in the past that you had a credit card with a like 5,000 on it?
Yeah.
Bring us back to those days. How did you actually fund the getting started of the dealership?
While I was in college getting my EMT, I was flipping cars. That was pretty much how I kind of sustained myself and paid for school. Around the same time I graduated, completed national testing and that sort of thing, I had already flipped so many cars, I was starting to think about it like a business. I had been calling different places for months and months and months, trying to find somewhere to rent. And in South Carolina, you cannot be a car dealership in a suite. Like you can't open it in a strip mall like you can in other states. It can't be at your house. It has to be at a commercially zoned location, which is obviously a huge barrier to entry. So I'm riding down the road one day and I see something and I jump on the county's website and start doing research on who owns the property. And it just so happened to be Mary Ellen Conley. Well, Mary Ellen Conley was a good friend of my family. I seen a property like this would make a lot of sense. And so I just reached out to her and I said, hey, I'd like to rent this. It was a storage building. I'd like to rent this storage building that's on your property. It looks like it would make a great spot for a small car dealership. And she said, well, ironically enough, my husband, Bob, had ran a car dealership in front of my sewing factory for years. She rented me the building. My overhead was $100 a month, not including insurance and bonding. I paid my entire year's rent up front because it was $100 a month. And when she told me the rent, I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, I just want to help you out, actually. So yeah, I gave her the money up front and I operated out of that storage building. I would go there and I would work on all the cars right there in the driveway, wash the cars in the driveway, and I would sell them from right there in the driveway. And a very small place. And like my physical office here, like where we're filming this right now, is bigger than the first two dealerships, actually. Yeah, that's how I got started. And I'd survived. Well, I still lived at home. I mean, at this time, I'm 18 years old. So I still lived at home. And my parents didn't make me pay rent at 18. And I didn't have any bills. Let's just be honest.